Carnival is girls, girls, girls. Boys like girls that's sexy. Boys like.
What is up, my Shy Nation? What is up? And I'm back with another video, and in this video I'll be showing you guys how I dye my hair and the things that I do to dye my hair and the steps that I take to dye my hair as well. And if you're a new beginner and you're trying to learn how to dye your hair, this is the video for you, because I will be taking it step by step and just showing you the process of how I dye my hair and the way I do it. So you might learn. And if you are looking for somebody to dye your hair and you are in New York, my contact information will be in the description below. So just hit me up and I'll give you the information on that. And by the way, don't mind my hair. It's going to be getting done. So anyway, but before we get into this video, I want to show you guys the hair that I ordered and the hair that I love. And I got it off of AliExpress, and I love this vendor because one, their hair is thick. It's human hair, and I just love the texture and how it looks on me. So that also will be in the description below, the link to the hair that I got and the company that I use. So I'm gonna show you the hair right now. So it's called Alipearl, and this is such a cute bag. Oh my god, it comes in this cute little bag, cute pink bag. So inside you got a wig cap if you're doing a wig, so they gave you a wig cap, but I'll be weaving, so you also got a nice head wrap. Let me open it up. A nice head wrap that says Alipearl on it, so you can tie down your nice little edges or whatever. Ooh, I cracked myself up. And my bundles. So I have an 18-inch closure, transparent closure, and 3 bundles. Oopsie. 3 bundles of 20, 22, and 24 inches. So like I said, everything from the products that I use in this video, everything will be in the description below. So let's get into this video. Okay, so what I have here is my BW2 bleach by Clairol, and you could use any bleach, but I prefer to use this bleach when it comes to dyeing my weave, my bundles especially. So yes, that's definitely good. I have my Clairol Developer 30 volume, and I chose 30 because I feel like for me it dyes with the bleach. It really gets in there. So yes, my 30 developer, aluminum foil, and you will see why. Gloves, and you can get the bleach and the developer at your local beauty supply store. Get your gloves and your aluminum foil at your 99 cents to $1 Tree, whatever. I have my shampoo, my mane and tail, the best one. You can use any shampoo, but I use mane and tail. Of course, the conditioner, because you would need it to wash out the bleach and the dye, and you will see why. A comb. I definitely love my leave-in conditioner, and I use this, especially by Cantu, and I use this after I dye my bundles. I don't use the conditioner, and you're gonna see why. So if you continue watching this video, you'll see why. Of course, your bundles and the dyes that you're gonna be using to dye your hair. Now, I'm gonna be using Cajun Spice by Adore and Paprika. So I got 1 bottle of Cajun Spice and 2 bottles of Paprika. And You could use any dye, but when it comes to dyeing bundles or weave, I prefer to use Adore because the color actually comes out nice on the weave and it looks really, really nice. So let's get into this. I forgot to mention your bowl. How you supposed to mix your ingredients? So definitely yes, your bowl and your brushes. So now let's start. So I'm gonna take my bleach. So when you're mixing your bleach, you want to make sure you got this like pancakey consistency. You don't want it to be too thick and too runny because then it's not going to look nice on your bundles when you bleach it. So I like to eyeball mine. So 2 scoops of that. And if I need more, I would definitely add more. And if you're somebody who cannot stand the smell, because once you mix this bleach with the developer, it's a strong scent, I'd advise you to get a mask and put it over your face, but I don't do that. So, but I definitely recommend it. Bless me. Whew. I'm gonna make a mess. And by the way, I also forgot to mention, you see how I have a black garbage bag on my table? Please put something over your table because it does get messy, and wear old clothes. Don't wear no new clothes because you don't want to get your clothes dirty or your table dirty because that's a lot of cleaning. So use a garbage bag and wear some old clothes. Okay, now that I got my consistency, we're gonna start dyeing. Alright, so I'm gonna start dyeing the bundles first before I do my closure. I'll do that last. So let's start here. So you could dye your bundles however you want it. If you want it here, 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 all the way at the top, the whole thing. That's up to you. But I'm gonna show you what I'm doing to my bundles and how I'm gonna dye them. So let's start with the 20 inches, and they're in order: 20, 22, and 24. Okay. I want to dye it like where it's half black, or black on the top, and then the bottom is the hair color. So right here, I'll say would be very fine. And as you can see, I have my aluminum foil underneath it, so it's not touching the garbage bag or the table or the plastic it came in. So, yeah. You want to make sure you get every piece of the hair that you're dyeing. Well, yeah, dyeing / bleaching. Black spots missing, we want to catch all of that so that way the bleach could take it all. Flip it to the other side, because you gotta make sure that you dye it evenly. You can tell already it's starting to take the bleaching color because it's starting to change colors. So you want to make sure you get into in between there, because not only is the outside being covered, but in between is not. So make sure you get in between there, part it if you need to. If you need to add more bleaching developer as well, do that as well. Just to make sure that it's definitely bleached properly and bleached evenly. Because you don't want to have parts of your hair looking like kind of ratchet, because you have some bleached and some not bleached. Doing all of that, you would fold it up like this, all fold up so that the way the bleach could take, and that's because the heat from the bleach and the aluminum will make it take. So I'm gonna dye my other 2 bundles and then get back to you. So now it's time to wash it out, and I'm gonna show you how the color looks now that I'm washing it out. So you see how it has like this light brownish, blondish complexion? This is how you wanna get it. Unless if you want to do it lighter, but then this is how you want to get it. So I'm going to wash it out now. Okay, so this is how the hair looks after I have bleached them out. You see? Like, you see? This is how they look. Alright, yes, so this is how the hair looks. They look like a little blondish, a little bright, like light brown. So now I'm going to dye them in the color that I have. So I'm going to pour 1 full bottle of the Cajun spice. So I'm pouring this whole thing into my bowl. Make sure you get everything, even the little drops. Everything counts. Bottle of the paprika. This is full. Squeeze everything out to the T, hun, T. Even though you can't tell if you're mixing it or not, but I kind of could tell because I'm just mixing in a circle. Alright, now we got that mix. Let's mix it in. Now, there's two ways you could have done this. You could have done it the way I'm doing it now, or the watercolor method, which is the faster method where you put hot water in a container, you put the dye in the hot water, and you mix it around, and then you just dip the hair in there. But I wanted to show you guys this way because even though the watercolor method is a good idea and it's faster, I definitely love doing it this way so I know if I'm actually getting the dye on the hair. So just like the bleach, you just want to make sure you cover every spot on the hair. Hair, you want to make sure that the hair is at least a little bit dry. You don't want to dye it right after you wash it. So at least let it dry for a little bit before you can add the dye onto the hair. And make sure you have gloves and something to cover your table, and of course your aluminum foil. So this could dye. And I'm going to do the other two bundles and then I'll come back with the closure. So this is how the closure came out, as you can see. So now I'm going to dye this pretty baby. But first things first, because of the lace, as you can see, I don't want to get no dye or nothing on the lace, so I'm going to spray it with the Got2b freeze spray. And let's get to dyeing. And unlike the bundles, I think the closure is the easiest to either bleach or dye because it's not as heavily packed together as the bundles are, so you can actually see in between. Now it's time to wash out the bundles. And make sure to wear gloves. I'm not wearing gloves, but I'd advise you to wear gloves. And as I stated before, I like to use the Cantu when I'm conditioning the bleach, because this is the dye, because this is a leave-in conditioner, so it's gonna look real nice with the hair color. So put a little in your hand like so, and apply it to the hair. And as if you see my wash day video, you know I love me some conditioner. I love conditioner. So I'm going to let it dry, and in our next video you're gonna see how it actually looked and came out. So of course, and as always, thank you for watching this lovely video that I've made, and make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and definitely share, and hit that bell to know when we're gonna be posting new videos. So